It's not what any of us want to see, and everybody's around him, and just hope that he's going to be okay.
So we'll take another break here in Cincinnati.
Oh my goodness, that was the craziest thing that I've seen watching Monday Night Football. Damar Hamlin, I want to say that we're praying for his family. I mean, this is crazy. And one thing I want to add here before I show you the clip of what happened, I want to add that people, please, for the love of Jesus Christos, stop making conspiracy theories, because this is what the problem is when you make conspiracy theories about everything. The guy literally took a shot to the chest. He was going in to make a tackle. A guy hit him right on the chest, could have compressed his heart in some freak accident. And you see him get up and then collapse after that. I don't know why people are talking about the Fauci ouchie. Leave it alone until the man get out the hospital or something, because you look like a cuckoo bird. Now, I'm going to play the clip so you guys can see what happened, and I'm going to finish my commentary. Roll the clip.
Yeah, it's not what any of us want to see, and everybody's around him, and just hope that he's going to be okay.
So we'll take another break here in Cincinnati.
See, to me, it's clear. I mean, it's a freak accident that happens. If you end up hitting the chest or hitting your chest at a certain a time when the heart is beating a certain way, it could really cause you to go into cardiac arrest.
This is almost certainly something called commotio cordis, an extremely rare condition that's one of those things that we typically only think we're going to read about in textbooks. Essentially what can happen is if you have a blunt trauma to the chest that occurs at exactly the right time in the cardiac electrical cycle, your heart can be sent into cardiac arrest. As Hamlin comes in here, we can see this square hit to the front of his chest. We see him get back up momentarily before ultimately collapsing back down to the ground and requiring CPR on the field. This is a tracing of our heart's electrical activity. Basically, this is one cycle of the heart squeezing. Starts off with this P wave, which is the electrical activity of the atrium at the top of the heart squeezing, then the QRS complex, which is going to be the ventricles acting, but then the last phase is this T wave, where the ventricle basically depolarizes and kind of resets to get ready for the next cycle. For commotio cordis to happen, you have to suffer this blunt trauma to the chest at exactly the right moment, specifically on this upstroke of the T wave, in order for the heart to then be sent into this arrhythmia and subsequent cardiac arrest. This is one of those things that not only do you have to have a high enough force, but it has to happen within milliseconds of a time window, because if that impact comes at any other time in this electrical cycle, you're fine. You don't go into this. But when it happens at just this right time during this upstroke of the T wave, and if it's high enough, then you can have this thing called commotio cordis.
And it's one of the reasons why in policing, when you have a bulletproof vest, some people have what they call a strike plate, meaning that it's a specific plate that disperses the energy, that it doesn't impact you directly on your heart. So if somebody shoots you center mass, or they shoot you right in the heart, it disperses energy across your chest and don't punch you in the heart. I mean, if you took a sledgehammer, you hit somebody right in the heart, it could kill them. And I think that's something that most people are aware of. Definitely a freak accident. Right now, he's in stable condition, I believe. He can't breathe on his own, so they got the breathing tube there for him. He does have a pulse. He is alive. And our prayers go out to his family, and I hope for his speedy recovery. It's just hard to see a 20-something-year-old young man collapse like that, playing the game he loved. But I think at the end of the day, we should be praying and hoping for his recovery, and not out here making up conspiracy theories, because people aren't going to ever believe you again. If everything is the Fauci ouchie, everybody that get hurt. I mean, if the guy was just walking around, standing around, and he passed out, then I could say, okay, Fauci ouchie. But the guy was in an impact play and ended up taking the brunt of it. But we'll keep him in your prayers, man. I just wanted to get this video out. I was thinking about it, and I want to give a quick commentary on it. God bless you. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I'm out here.